Teresa said, "It is better to light a candle than to curse the darkness." I've had to light many candles on my journey through MS. And I've been coming to this meeting for over a year and a half. And I realized that I've told you many stories, but I've never told you the story about my journey with MS. And I'm going to tell you today. Hopefully it will inspire you to find the light and the candles in your times of adversity to light your way through the darkness. 1994, August 10th. The doctor walked in the room. "Miss Siebold," he said, "you have MS, multiple sclerosis, a chronic neurological debilitating disease, and there is no cure." At that moment, I knew that my life had changed. My life was going to change. That there would be challenges, some more difficult than others. But I have learned a lot. So I'm here today to tell you what I've lost, what I've gained, and what I've learned. I'd like to first start out by telling you what my day is like. Pain is something that we don't see. My nurse comes in every morning to get me out of bed, and it takes her a half an hour to loosen me up because I'm so stiff. I stay in one position all night long because I'm unable to move from the waist down. So she loosens me up, and there are days it hurts more than others. There are days that I'm in pain where my level is up to a level 10. But I have not once stayed in bed. Do I want to? Yeah. But I have not once stayed in bed. I get up, I get dressed, because I never know what my day is going to bring. Miracles, surprises, I never know. And I want to find out. So I get up, I get dressed, and I get out of bed. But my day is filled with pain. I distract myself with a lot of different things, and I have found some really wonderful things, such as Toastmasters, to help distract me. But what have I lost? I've lost my independence. I've lost my ability to drive. I've lost my ability to engage in some of the physical sports that I love, like tennis and scuba diving. And the biggest thing that I lost, I thought at the time was the biggest thing, was my career. I worked for 20 years at the University of South Florida, and I loved it. It was my life. And I thought, there's nothing outside of this. This is me. I am my title. I am the person who makes a difference in everybody's life. I'm important. What would I be without my job? When I gave that up, it was my most difficult thing I've ever done. And I thought, who am I? Who am I? And I really struggled with that. And then I found out, wow, the things that I have gained. Never knew. I thought it was all lost. I thought it would all be lost. I'm losing my ability to walk. I'm losing my ability to drive and do all of these things. But I have gained so much. I would never expect to be here right now telling you this story. But I have gained an appreciation for silence. My life is busy, 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 and always loud and distracting. So I gained this wonderful appreciation for silence, which helped me to learn to go into a place of meditation. And the meditation has helped me get in touch with my spirituality. What a wonderful gift that was. I've also gained knowledge that I'm stronger than I thought I was. And I've gained time to explore things that I didn't know were going to be of interest to me. But let me try. Toastmasters is one of them. I wanted to be a better public speaker, but I didn't know much about Toastmasters. I have time now to come out and try, and I tried this. I had time to engage in, to learn how to swim. I was a swimmer, but not much, and I thought, well, this is one thing that I can do. Wow, have I been blown away by the swimming. I started out, the body floats from I have no muscle mass from the waist down, very little. So my body floats, the lower part of my body floats when I swim, and I use my upper body. And I found that I could, for many, many months, I thought, how could I possibly swim? My lower body would sink. Well, people encouraged me to try, and I did. I am now swimming 30 to 40 laps a week.
Wow.
And a miracle happened. I would say it would be a miracle. A few months ago, the doctor said, okay, you're not going to be able to walk. This is a chronic disease. You're going to continue to get worse. Well, I kept sending the message and sending the message and sending the message to move my legs when I was swimming. Nothing. For 8 years, nothing. 2 months ago, my legs started moving.
Oh, wow.
My legs started moving in the pool. And I asked the lifeguard, would you videotape me? It's like, I feel that they're moving, but I want to see that they're moving. And they were just as happy for me as I was. I got to the end of that pool and I cried. I said, my legs are moving. I took this video and I showed it to everyone. I sent it to my mother, and I thought, there's hope. And I always knew there was hope. I always knew there was hope. And my mother said to me the other day, what keeps you going? And I said, hope. Hope that they'll find a cure. Hope that I stay strong in my spirit. Hope that a miracle happens. Well, that was an example of a miracle for me. My legs are moving. So my understanding is that my brain is finding a new pathway. And if it can find a new pathway to swim, perhaps it can find a new pathway to help me walk again, and that I can get my life back. I'm not giving up hope. I'm not giving up. The doctors may have given up hope. I'm not giving up hope, right? So what have I learned? I've learned that my spirit is so strong. So I have renamed MS. It is now not multiple sclerosis for me, it is the mighty spirit. And I wrote a poem about the mighty spirit. I have a mighty spirit. I didn't know that. I learned that I can ask for help. I was always helping others. I became a counselor because I could help others. Did I want help? No, I didn't want help. It was very difficult for me to ask for help. It was very difficult for me to lose my ability to get around. So I learned that it's just as powerful to let other people help me as it is for me to help them. I've had so many nurses come through and they said, oh, you're such an inspiration, you're such an inspiration. Well, what does that mean? I didn't really know what that means, but now I think I understand what that means. You know, and to let them help me has helped them. To let them see my mighty spirit has helped them. But another thing that I've learned is that writing can help me move through the pain. Last week, I was in so much pain, I tried talking about it. I tried meditating, but none of that worked. But I went over to the computer, I started writing, and all of a sudden, the pain started to lift, and I started to get to a better place emotionally. So the piece I wrote that I'd like to share with you is called Find Your Way Back. And I hope to publish this someday. When I go beyond this moment, thinking, worrying, wondering, I find myself engulfed in darkness. When I think of what confines me, my wheelchair, my disease, my body, I find myself engulfed in darkness. But when I stay in the moment, meditating, praying, engaging in life, I find my way back to the light. When I remember that I am my spirit, I am strong, I am hopeful, I am brave, I find my way back to the light. We are all confined by something. Our choices, our work, our thoughts, some self-imposed, some not. Life is a challenge and a gift. We get to choose every day, light or darkness. We get to choose every day. I hope that my story has inspired you to find the candles that will light your way in the darkness. Thank you.